Hi everyone, good morning. I'm actually like exactly when I said I was gonna go live. Hold on one second, I'm gonna prop this up. This is our day. I came in my studio without my tripod and Micah will probably be in here soon. So this is our day 3 of the Show Love Week. And today, it's so funny, when I wrote this week, I didn't think about today being Valentine's Day. I didn't think about today. I'm doing another prayer challenge in another group, and I prayed for our kids today, and I took my kids to Chick-fil-A today, and I was like, this is all about my family. What a perfect coincidence, happy coincidence. So I want to talk about how to show love, how to take care of your family as a business owner. And I've got 3 tips for you and a flashlight in my face. Micah, stop. Okay, so I've got a couple tips for you. Number 1, do your family first. And what I mean by that is and this is something I have to teach myself as well. I am trying to, unless I get up early before the kids, and sometimes I get up early and work out, and then I can read my Bible, or I can get some work done, unless I do that. And today the Lord was like, you need to rest. And I was going to get up to run, and all of a sudden it just started pouring outside. I'm like, yes, I do. So today was a day of rest for me. And so what I want to tell you is this. I got up today, it was a day of rest, and I'm going to be a mom first. So I took my kids to Chick-fil-A for free sandwiches. And guys, they were like heart-shaped breakfast sandwiches. How cute. It was adorable. So I took my kids to Chick-fil-A. And right now we're just playing, have some downtime. We'll do lunch in about an hour or so. And then Michael will take a nap. And then that will be my time to work on my business. So play with your kids first, or do those things for yourself first. And don't feel bad about it, because at the end of the day, the stuff will still get done. I can't explain it. Yesterday I did that. I was like, I'm going to be a mom first. And Monday I went to a Bible study, which I usually don't do. I'm kind of like, it's too much work to get out of the house with the kids. And it was so refreshing and just poured into me that later I could go and really get some creative juices going in my business. So even though you think, oh, but I got so much to get done, sit on the floor with your kids if you have young ones, or if you have to get the kids to school. Like, don't try to multitask in the morning. Just be with your kids first. And then, so this brings me to point 2, communicate to your kids and to your family what your job is, what it looks like. How can they be a part of it? How can you bring them into what you do? If you have young kids, so I'll give you an example of what I do. I have a soon-to-be 5-year-old. I'm going to cry. A soon-to-be 5-year-old, and I have a 15-month-old. The 15-month-old, zero clue. No clue. The 5-year-old totally gets it. I'm like, do you know what I do? And he's like, no. And I tell him, like, okay, well, mommy's going to work this morning so she can spend all afternoon with you. And then I make a point to do that. And I make a point that when we're out at the park, we're out at the park, because I've already done my job. I've already worked. And now sometimes I'm not great at it, and the computer comes out while we're at the dinner table, or because my 5-year-old takes forever to eat, or won't eat when I tell him to eat. But I explain to them what I do. And I say, like, this is how we have money for food and to give to our church. So mommy has to do this job. But then mommy can play with you. And this is what mommy does in our business. So explaining to your kids what you do can help so much. I don't want to show you my dirty house. Okay, so bring them into the process. Explain to them what you do. And then, tell them, like, sorry, mommy has to work right now. And then this brings me to point 3. Be diligent about protecting your time. Meaning, if you say, okay, like the other day I was like, Liam, I need 5 more minutes. Micah, stop. Stop, buddy. I'm like blinding people now because you're right in their face. If you tell your kids you need 5 more minutes to get a job done, you got to honor that. As much as little kids have no clue what 5 minutes is, I always tell Liam, it's the length of a show. It's the length of a show that I have to do something. So be honest with them, bring them into the process, protect that time, and then when you say you're going to put it away, put it away. I know my husband is big on, like, you need to have a Sabbath day. You need to have a day where you don't do anything. And I always think, oh, but I could get ahead. I could get so much done. And sometimes I do. But honestly, guys, when it's beyond my control to do something and I do put it away. I was traveling last Saturday for a couple events and I just didn't have any time to do anything. it helps me so much to jump back in 100% the next day. And I didn't get behind. I got everything done. It all works out anyways. And if it doesn't, if you are pulling the computer out all the time, if you're constantly on your phone, or if you're constantly immediately responding to your clients, then there's a balance issue there, because your family should be number one. And I know we've kind of done this week a little backwards. We talked about how to show love to your ideal client, how to show love to your current clients, and now your family is today. But they need to be first. So we need to show love to our family first. And again, like Mike is playing the drums. So do those 3 things in your business and your business will thrive, and you won't be sacrificing who you are as a mom, as a wife, as a friend, whatever else, other things you have on your plate. Okay. So that's my tip for you today. It's hard to do. You need other mom friends who have online businesses, who get it, to support you and to hold you accountable. Because if it were up to me, I would totally, and this is honest, I would totally like put my kids in front of the TV, let them watch a show, tell them to play with each other, and I would get some stuff done because I like to work and I like to get going. But when I choose them first, when I choose my family first and my kids first, everybody benefits. Everybody benefits. I feel better. I feel like I'm in line with my mission to be a mom. I feel like I'm in line with my business to protect that time and to have that boundary, because people that work 9 to 5, that's a boundary. They come home and they're not usually going back into work. Well, hopefully they're not. So just remember that your business will thrive. You will thrive if you put your family first. We just have to be diligent about it, and we have to have friends that hold us accountable. All right. So how can you show love to your family today? Remember, communicate, bring them into the process. Tell them what you do, why you do it, why it's important to you. And that includes your spouse as well. I know I said to kids because today it's just been like kid-filled day. But that includes your spouse, your family members. My family members have no idea what I do. They're like, you get paid to be online on Facebook? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of awesome. So explain that to them. Set up those boundaries. Set up boundaries for yourself. And choose them first. Always. All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Tomorrow we're talking about showing love to your team. So how to show love to the people that are on your team, maybe that you mentor or people that you work alongside. Can't wait to share with you. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.